Sometimes in life, our biggest enemy is not failure, but a wandering mind. We sit down to work, yet our thoughts drift to daydreams, music, or the chatter around us. Focus feels impossible, and our dreams start slipping away. But even a restless mind can learn to steady itself with practice. This is the story of a young girl who discovered how focus can turn distraction into achievement. In a quiet hamlet nestled among rolling hills, there lived a young girl named Anika. She was bright and curious, but her thoughts fluttered like butterflies, never settling on one task. Whether she was studying or working on a project, her mind would drift to daydreams, music, or the chatter of her friends. Her mother often said, with gentle concern, "Anika, your mind is like a kite in a storm. If you don't tether it, it will fly off course. Learn to guide it, and it can soar to great heights." But Anika would just shrug, thinking she had time to figure it out. One autumn day, a revered mentor named Amma Ji arrived in the village. Known for guiding young hearts to unlock their potential, she carried a quiet wisdom that drew people to her. Anika's mother brought her to meet Amma Ji and shared her struggle with focus. Amma Ji nodded thoughtfully and handed Anika a small clay pot filled with sand. "Walk through the village square holding this pot," she instructed. "Do not let a single grain fall." The task seemed easy enough. But as Anika walked, the marketplace buzzed with life. Vendors called out, children ran past, and stray dogs barked. Each time her eyes wandered, sand slipped through tiny cracks in her grip. By the time she returned, the pot was nearly empty. Amma Ji asked gently, "What happened to the sand?" Anika sighed, "I couldn't help it. Everything around me pulled my attention." Amma Ji's eyes twinkled. "This pot is your purpose, and the sand is your focus. The world will always be noisy. If you don't train your mind to hold steady, your dreams will slip away like those grains." The lesson struck Anika deeply. She decided to change, starting small. She set a fixed time to wake up each morning, put her distractions, like her sketchbook and favorite songs, out of reach during study hours. And began each day with a few minutes of deep breathing to center her thoughts. At first, her mind rebelled, darting to random ideas, but she gently brought it back, again and again. Weeks passed, and Anika noticed a shift. Her tasks felt clearer, her work sharper, and her confidence grew. A year later, a regional science fair was announced, challenging students to design innovative projects under tight deadlines. Anika entered, determined to test her newfound focus. The competition was intense, with complex problems and ticking clocks. While others faltered under pressure, Anika stayed steady, tackling each step with calm precision, just as she had practiced. When the results were revealed, Anika's project, a small solar-powered device for the village, won first place. The crowd erupted in applause, and Amma Ji gave her a knowing nod. Anika's victory spread through the hamlet, and she became an inspiration. Known as the girl who tamed her restless mind. Her story reminds us that focus is a skill, not a gift, and it begins with small, deliberate steps. If this tale stirs something in you, hold on to it. Share this spark with someone who needs it, and take one small action today to anchor your mind. Your journey to greatness starts the moment you choose to begin. Thanks for watching.